Hey guys, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm your go-to source for everything happening in Lake Las Vegas, Henderson, and the greater Las Vegas area. And today we are talking about what is new and what is coming to the city in 2026. Because let me tell you, there is a lot going on right now. Whether you're thinking about relocating here, you just moved here, or you've been here for years and just want to stay in the know, this video is for you. Let's get into it.
I'm Cruzette Hydron. I've lived in Las Vegas for over 40 years. Welcome to my channel, where local insight meets real guidance.
All right, let's start close to home because Henderson is absolutely popping right now, and I don't think people fully realize how much is happening over here. First up, and this is huge, Cadence Crossing Casino is officially opening on March 25th. That's just around the corner. That's this month, okay? Boyd Gaming is replacing the old Joker's Wild on Boulder Highway with a brand new 50,000 square foot casino featuring 450 slot machines, food and beverage options, and a completely modern experience. And this is Boyd Gaming's first brand new casino build in over 20 years. So this is such a big deal. Now, if you've been following my channel, you know I cover Cadence a lot. I cover Lake Las Vegas, but this casino was literally built with the Cadence community in mind. The Cadence Master Plan community ranked third in the entire country for new home sales last year. That's over 1,200 homes sold. So Boyd saw the growth and said, we need to be here. And I think this is going to be a really nice addition, especially for those of us out on this side of Henderson, Lake Las Vegas included. Next, the Cliff at Green Valley Ranch. This is a $50 million open-air retail and dining destination going into the 2,500 block of Paseo Verde Parkway. They're literally converting old office buildings into a walkable outdoor lifestyle center with 25 retail spaces, an outdoor dining area, live music, public art, the whole thing. I'm so excited for this. Grand opening is expected this fall 2026, and it's being called Henderson's first major retail development in over 20 years. That's wild to think about. This is going right near the district, so that whole corridor is about to be really vibrant. Then we've got the West Henderson Fieldhouse. It's a $70 million indoor sports and family entertainment complex going up behind Chicken and Pickle on St. Rose. Construction is expected to be done by fall 2026. This is going to be a hub for youth sports, fitness, events. It's a massive community investment and exactly the kind of infrastructure that keeps families choosing Henderson. And right next to the future Inspirada Station casino site, Centurion mixed use just broke ground, 600 residential units and over 80,000 square feet of retail space in phase one. With tenants like Sprouts already signed on, this is a 24-acre development that's going to become its own little neighborhood hub. One more thing for my Lake Las Vegas and Calico Ridge neighbors, Monument at Calico Ridge is getting some new life. Yay! 4 new businesses are going up, a barbershop, a golf cart retailer, a golf cart simulator with a full restaurant and bar, and a higher-end liquor store. Small but mighty additions for our immediate area. And speaking of Lake Las Vegas, if you haven't seen my last video, I did a full tour of 9 model homes and floor plans out in the Lago del Sol community by Lennar. That's 9. Yep. We walked through every single one. I broke down the layouts, the finishes, the pricing, all of it. So if you are even remotely curious about what new construction looks like out in Lake Las Vegas right now, that video is going to save you some time. I'll link it up right here and in the description down below. Go check it out after this one. Oh, and on Water Street in Henderson's historic downtown, the Coffee Class is opening a 3-story flagship located at 37 South Water Street. Ground floor is a coffee house and bakery. The second floor becomes a cocktail and whiskey bar, and the rooftop is for a weekend brunch and private events. If you haven't been exploring Water Street lately, you really need to go. That area has completely transformed. It's one of my favorite spots in all of Henderson. Okay, let's zoom out to Las Vegas proper because the Strip and the city are also going through some major changes. The biggest visual transformation you're going to start seeing on the skyline is the Hard Rock Guitar Hotel. The Mirage property is being fully rebuilt, and that iconic guitar-shaped tower is going up. It won't open until 2027, but this year you'll start to really see it taking shape. It's going to completely change that stretch of the Strip. Meanwhile, the Cromwell is getting rebranded as Vanderpump Hotel. Yes, as in Lisa Vanderpump. pump. Full makeover, new identity, and she's going to make it really fabulous. For you entertainment and nightlife folks, Omnia Day Club is opening this summer right on the Strip at Caesar's Palace. And Category 10, a Luke Combs-inspired country bar and an entertainment venue, is taking over the old Margaritaville space at Flamingo. Country fans, that one's for you. Area 15 is continuing to expand, and the long-awaited Museum of Ice Cream is finally coming. And this one's actually exciting. Waymo, the driverless taxis that are coming to Las Vegas later this year. Zoox is already operating at Area 15, so autonomous rideshare is becoming a real thing here. As parking costs keep going up on the Strip, this is going to be a game changer for locals and visitors alike. Now let's talk food, which is my favorite topic because Las Vegas and Henderson are seriously leveling up in the restaurant scene right now, starting with one I'm really excited about, Maroon at Sahara Las Vegas. This is from Chef Kwame Onwuachi. I'm sorry if I said that wrong, but it's a James Beard Award winner, and it's a Caribbean steakhouse that's rooted in the history of the Maroons, formerly enslaved Africans who fled to the mountains of Jamaica and are actually believed to have invented jerk cooking. The menu draws from that heritage and his own Jamaican roots. This is not your average steakhouse, and the fact that a chef of this caliber is choosing Las Vegas to make a statement says a lot about where this city's food scene is heading. At the Fontainebleau, Cantina Contramar is coming from Chef Gabriela Camara. She's a James Beard Award semifinalist behind the legendary Contramar restaurant in Mexico City. Expect incredible seafood and a real celebration of Mexican cooking. Now, right here in Henderson, Grey Witch just opened at 722 West Sunset Road. It's from the team behind Red Dwarf and Fat Cat Bars, and this place has character. You've got an all-ages dining room up front, a moodier bar section, and then a hidden speakeasy called Dark Arts behind a fireplace. Yes, you heard that right. Plus, a separate space that holds up to 400 people for live music. That's such a vibe. Anyway, Hayworth also just opened up in Henderson. It's a community restaurant and steakhouse from Chef Alex Resnick. That one opened February 26th, so it's brand new. If you love Asian food, Sticks Asia is replacing the Sendrai food hall at Uncommons in Southwest Vegas. About a dozen concepts are planned. Think ramen, yakitori, takoyaki, udon, all in one 18,000 square foot space. This is going to be a really fun spot. And for my breakfast and brunch lovers, First Watch opened up its Second Valley location on Southeastern Avenue in Henderson, and a third location on North Stephanie Street is also in the works. If you haven't tried First Watch, it's a nationally known breakfast and brunch chain with a seasonally changing menu, and it does not disappoint. All right, now let's talk about the future of getting around Las Vegas. I've saved one of the most exciting segments for last, and this one is really important for anyone thinking about moving here or who's new to the city because Las Vegas is about to completely change the way you get around. Let's start with something you may have already heard about but might not fully understand yet, the Vegas Loop. So here's the deal. Elon Musk's Boring Company, yes, the same guy behind SpaceX and Tesla, has been digging tunnels underneath Las Vegas. And these aren't little tunnels. Clark County and the city of Las Vegas have already approved 68 miles of tunnel and 104 stations. And the vision is a full underground transit network connecting the Strip, downtown, the airport, Allegiant Stadium, Chinatown, the medical district, the whole city. Its final form, the Vegas Loop, will serve up to 90,000 passengers per hour, with travel times between destinations as short as 2 to 8 minutes. And right now, the system has stations operating at Resorts World, Westgate, Encore, and the Las Vegas Convention Center. The Vegas Loop has already transported more than 4 million passengers through 11 stations. And just this past January, a brand new station opened up. And this one's interesting because it's at Fontainebleau, Las Vegas. Fontainebleau is currently the only resort on the Strip offering completely free loop transportation for guests. The station is located on level V1 at the South Valley, and guests can hop into a Tesla and get to any Las Vegas Convention Center terminal, Encore, Westgate, or Resorts World without dealing with any traffic. And that's just the beginning. Here's what's happening right now in 2026. This is huge. The Boring Company is currently building a 2.25-mile airport connector twin tunnel that will move nearly the entire airport ride underground. Right now, they're running limited rides to Harry Reid Airport from existing stations, but once those tunnels are done, which was targeted for for this quarter, most of the airport trip goes completely underground. No more sitting in traffic trying to get to the terminal. The city of Las Vegas issued its first permit for the Boring Company to expand the Vegas Loop into the downtown Las Vegas area with 5 stops planned at Strat, Circa, Plaza, Slotzilla, and along the Fremont Street Experience. Las Vegas convention goers will soon be able to jump into a Tesla Underground and pop on Fremont Street for dinner, and that's wild. There are 3 new stations that are planned along Spring Mountain Road in Chinatown, with tunneling expected to begin in 2026. Well, that's going to be a game changer for locals. Spring Mountain has some of the best food in the entire city, and getting there has always been a traffic nightmare. And they're already running self-driving Teslas in portions of the tunnel with a safety driver on board for now. Routes like Encore to Westgate have been using Tesla's full self-driving technology since October, which means we are literally watching autonomous underground transit being tested and deployed in real time right here in Las Vegas. Oh, and Boring Company has already said they're eyeing Henderson and Summerlin for future expansion once the core city system is built out. So for those of us out here in Henderson, like Las Vegas, Cadence, this could eventually connect to our side of the valley too. That's something to watch out for. I'm so excited. Now let's talk about Brightline West. And I want to be upfront with you. This one is still a few years out, but it is actively under construction right now, and it is a big deal. Here's the concept. Brightline West is a 218-mile all-electric, privately funded, high-speed rail line that will run in the median of Interstate 15 connecting Las Vegas to Rancho Cucamonga in Southern California. The trains will travel at over 186 miles per hour, making the trip in about 2 hours and 10 minutes. Think about that. Right now, driving from Las Vegas to LA on a good day is about, 4 hours. On a bad day like Sunday, you're looking at 6, 7, sometimes more. This train cuts that in half, and you don't have to drive. The Las Vegas station is going to be located right off I-15 near the 215, just south of the Strip. Construction is actively underway at the station site, and the parking garage is taking shape right now in 2026. Heavy civil construction is expected to accelerate significantly through 2026, though the full service isn't expected to launch until late 2029. Now, full transparency. There are some funding pieces still being worked out. As of early March, Brightline confirmed it's still waiting on a $6 billion federal loan, while also pursuing a $4 billion loan from a banking consortium. So there are some hurdles, but the physical work is happening and station site is active. And this project has too much momentum, too much money already committed to go away. For anyone relocating here from California, I want to talk to a lot of you. This rail is going to be a big factor in how you think about the move. Imagine living in Henderson, working remotely, and being able to hop on a train to see family in Southern California in 2 hours without dealing with the 15. That changes the calculus entirely. So between the Vegas Loop expanding underground, Brightline West rising up, autonomous Teslas already running under the Strip, and everything happening in Henderson and Las Vegas proper, this city is not just growing, it is completely reinventing itself. And if you're here now or planning to be here, you are getting in at the right time. So there you have it. Las Vegas and Henderson in 2026 are not slowing down. We've got new casinos, new restaurants, new retail, new infrastructure. This city is growing, and it is growing fast. And for anyone considering a move here, I want you to see that this isn't just a place to pass through. Henderson especially has become one of the most livable, exciting, amenity-rich cities in the entire country, and it's only getting better. All right, now before you go, I want to give you a heads up on what's coming next on this channel. We are doing a video called What People Don't Tell You When Moving to Henderson. And this one is going to be real talk. No sugarcoating, because yes, Henderson is incredible and I will always be one of its biggest advocates, but there are some things you need to know before you get here. Things your real estate agent might not bring up, things the relocation guides leave out, stuff I wish someone had told me. So make sure you are subscribed and have the bell notification on, because you do not want to miss that one. If you found this helpful, make sure you hit subscribe. I drop content every week covering Lake Las Vegas, Cadence, Henderson, and everything happening around the valley. If you have questions about the area, drop them in the comments below and I will get back to you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.